What's up, guys? My name is Daniellery, and you're tuning into the Daniellery podcast. You can check us out on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and just search the Daniellery podcast. And today is episode 14, F-O-U-R-T-E-N. It's 14. A special guest of mine today. She does all these jewelries, earrings, and necklaces and whatnot. It is right in front of you. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening to Spotify, go home fast and just type the Daniellery podcast. Who am I talking to? Amanda Danielle Ng, welcome to the barryanakbarim podcast.
Hi.
Woohoo! You can hear the applause, but I can hear. So, how are you, man?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. When was the last
Yeah.
time we met, though?
Can't remember. We just made a hi bye. Oh, that time when you just suddenly shout from your car.
Yeah. I was shouting because I saw you from outside. I said, "Hey, Amanda, I said, when do you want to do a podcast?" And
Yeah, it's been a long time, right?
Yeah,
because I remember you were asking me, I think beginning of this year.
we've been planning this
Yeah.
since forever. We're like sorting things out. When do we have our schedules on and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, we
'Cause-
finally got our schedule.
Yes.
Chun lah this
Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah, Chun this afternoon
Yeah.
before Christmas comes in. And speaking of Christmas, she has something to tell about her Christmas later on. She's gonna do her promotions and whatnot. But Amanda, first of all, thank you for saying yes to the podcast.
Yes.
It's a great pleasure. It's a great pleasure to have you. It's not a great pressure. It's a great pleasure. Yes, to have
No
you here.
pressure.
No pressure. Yes. All right, Amanda. Let's go straight lah, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
What are you wearing, man? T-shirt, like yeah.
What am I wearing? My
Yeah.
usual black.
Okay, what brand is that?
I don't know where I got this from though, but I just like it because it's so flowy and black.
Nice.
And it's black, so
Oh, black is your color lah.
yeah, it's my color. Yeah,
Mhm.
but people ask me like, why are you always in black?
Yeah. Why are you always in black? Yeah. Now I'm asking you why.
Because it makes me, I don't know, it makes me look good somehow.
Ah, right.
So, yeah.
I mean, you can match anything with black.
Yeah, black goes with everything.
Yeah, black goes with everything. You're right,
Yeah.
correct. And your jeans?
Jeans from Uniqlo.
Uniqlo. Yeah, I mean Uniqlo is nice.
Sounds like a baju punya promo.
It is. We promote things.
Yeah.
Uniqlo, and then your earrings. That's the
Earrings,
star of the
yeah.
show now.
Yeah, this is my new collection in Daniellery, our 2022 Christmas collection,
Ooh.
and it's called Amare. Okay, so actually my Christmas collection this year is very much inspired by The Princess Switch. If you watch it on Netflix. Yeah, so this came from one of the quote, truth, honor, and love. So I decided to use Amare. Yeah.
Amare means truth. Love.
Love. means love. Yeah, because
Amare.
I believe Christmas is a season of love,
Mhm.
so I just had to put it as part of our collection. And then personally, not being biased, is actually one of my favorites.
Amare. Okay. Nice.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of food do you like to eat? Kolomi, laksa.
I like kolok mee actually, but I
Kolok
don't eat it that often.
Mm-hmm.
Laksa I do, but not that often as well.
Mm-hmm.
I usually eat chicken rice.
Chicken
more.
rice. All right. So chicken rice. Where's the
So
best?
basic.
No, it's not basic. Some people have their own preferences.
Yeah.
Yours is chicken rice. So
Chicken rice. I need to promote Double Happiness chicken rice. It's
double
so good.
happiness.
Yeah, it's at Green Heights over there. It's near Chongchun.
Ah.
That's famous for Tesi Peng.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I usually go to Double Happiness for chicken rice. Even the tauke knows me, and then he be like, breast meat. He knows that I want breast meat.
Oh, this girl. Okay, breast meat.
This girl breast meat, and she pays on her SPay first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This girl's coming. Breast meat. Faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. See. Breast meat,
Mhm.
huh? For the chicken rice, double happiness. How about at night? Would you go for chicken rice as well?
No,
at
no,
night?
I don't eat chicken rice at night. Not really. Yeah, I don't really have specific food preferences at night. I would just go for any kopitiam or whatever that's
Right.
open lah. Yeah.
How about drinks? Do you have any special drinks that you order every time?
I'm actually a mixture of a coffee and tea person.
Oh, okay.
So like I will be like, okay, this morning I'm gonna order tepeng. Then later I'm just gonna order kopi peng. But if you do want to know the best kopi peng in town, I would say 7 stars.
7 stars? Where's that?
It's how to say it's somewhere near the 2.5 mile punya Maybank, somewhere there. Yeah.
Not far from Maybank, right? The one on the left.
Yeah.
The one in the corner.
No corner. No corner is like in the middle. Next to the temple.
next to the temple.
There's a whole shop lot. Borneo Medi Spa area.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like their kopi peng. It's really nice.
Right,
It's very
right.
kao lah. For coffee lovers, if you wanna not spend 11 ringgit on an iced latte.
Yeah. Better don't, because choose wisely.
Inflation.
Yeah, inflation. Prices are getting high. Prices of things are getting higher now.
Iced lemon tea 350. Okay.
Oh,
I can't remember where. I remember there was one 350, 370.
Oh, damn.
Daylight robbery.
Yeah, it is. Things are getting expensive now.
Yeah.
So you better be wise with your spendings. Yeah. All right, Amanda.
Yes.
3 things that would you describe yourself as? 3 things. 3 words. 3 words.
I would describe myself
3
as
words to describe yourself as.
an ambivert. I think that's the first question. The first thing that came to mind, because I'm very selectively social.
All right.
Yeah, so I would say that I'm not a social butterfly, but I would say that I know a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I don't hang out with a lot of people
Right.
at once.
Right.
So like I feel like my social battery drains very fast.
Quick question. You don't go to bars and bistros, right?
I do,
You
but
do?
not often.
Ah.
I'm not like those stop every night.
Yeah.
So once in a while, but I don't like the those kind of bars and the atmosphere like memang stop all the way.
Yeah, of
I
course.
prefer those kind of chilly
Bistro.
bistro lah, like not the
Yeah.
stop. Like
I see.
my social battery cannot
Yeah,
stand it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So where do you usually go for bistros?
I think my latest so-called favorite would be Opera, because they serve 1664 in draft.
Opera? Where is that?
Paradise.
Oh, Paradise.
Paradise.
Opera?
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Yeah,
Which
it's at the corner. What's that Korean chicken place? The one in the middle. What's the name of the place? The one that sells chicken. Recharge.
Oh, Recharge. Not far from that lah.
Yeah, it's just at the corner. Yeah.
I see. Okay. So you like part at Paradise. You don't go town lah.
Because I work at town.
Get bored of it lah.
So I won't go back to town after office hours
yeah.
unless I like straight from work that I just lepak there. But then apart from that, no.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to hang out at place where you work.
Yeah.
Because you get out of the view.
Yeah. So usually I just lepak, which is somewhere closer to my place also lah. So it's easier to go back.
Closer to home.
Nearer to go back lah.
Nice. Okay. So ambivert, you have 2 more words to describe yourself.
How do I describe myself? I would say that I'm also random. I do make impulsive decisions.
Impulse buying.
That's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Something else to describe myself. I would say a clown.
Define.
It's actually a joke lah, an inside joke, because like every time there's sometimes at work, right, we would be like, aduh, kerja kartun again. We have last minute ad hoc stuff to do. Then we all be like, oh, clown, we're such clowns. Like sometimes kerja bodoh like
like whatever lah, you know. I'm not gonna go serious with this.
So every time my WhatsApp emoji be like clown.
Oh, that explains the clown.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
This is the first thing I have in mind right now.
Okay.
Just things on top of my head.
I know, work. Yeah.
Yes.
Random one. An impulse purchase, the most expensive lah that you've ever purchased. Very random.
Very random.
You were there and then you're like, okay, I'm just gonna buy this.
What about? Let me think. I think it would be. I don't know what I actually impulse buy. I think it will be these high heels. They're not really that expensive lah. They were like around 80 ringgit plus like that. But I'm just like, okay, I need office shoes. Let's just buy them. Then after that, I kind of regret because sakit. I don't know why sakit.
Okay.
But then after that, after a while, it got okay. I'm just like, okay, maybe not so much a regret.
Right.
So I'm not sure if that's considered an impulse buy or maybe half lah. Okay lah. At least I don't regret in the end. Yeah.
You still use it?
I do.
Okay, good.
Nasib is still can use.
Yeah.
But I remember the first few weeks when I just bought it sakit and I just left it aside there.
I see. So it's not other things an impulse buying. It's more like
macam yes but no. Like
macam yes and no, but no. You know that you don't need it, but at the same time, I'll use these shoes, so just buy it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right. So next question, Good job.
Next question.
Before next question, we cheers lah. Cheers. Where's the wine? Cheers. Right. Cheers to whatever.
Cheers to whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Okay, next question.
So, Menda, let's talk about Daniellery. How did they all begin? Yeah, let's go straight to Daniellery.
Let's talk about Daniellery.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, Daniellery actually started, I would say it was very, not say random, but it was just like tiber.
You can say random lah, that one tiber.
No, actually random also, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I remember that I really had a thing for like all these handmade jewelry. So I used to buy from local makers as well, especially people who make somewhat similar this kind, or like especially what do you call it? Clay earrings, handmade clay earrings, polymer clay earrings. I wanted to make them as well, but si pernah menjadi.
Okay, continue on. Though I don't really understand, but never mind, educate me. Clay earrings, whatnot.
Yeah, whatnot. So I was thinking like, macam best, so I should do it on my own. You know, it's actually a nice thing to do. And at the same time, I didn't want to like do something like suka-suka, you know. So I was telling my friends and family, okay, give me like 6 months or so, a year, maybe I would think of my vision. Where do I want to go with this?
Which year was this?
2020.
Oh, COVID.
Yeah,
Oh,
2020.
right.
So I was like, okay, now people are having COVID. I mean, it's during the COVID time lah.
Yup.
So people are not really going out
Yeah.
to wear earrings and all.
Yeah.
So at the same time, I wanted it to have a purpose. That's why I came up with the so-called motto: Rise, Thrive, and Empower. So actually, back to the name first. I have a story about the name.
The Daniellery.
Yeah. So actually, Daniellery started as a happy place. It's like a passion project for me. So I don't want to call it work. I call it a passion project because I don't want to call it work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, Danielle actually is my not second name lah, my middle name, which was derived from my late dad's name lah, Danielle. So I wanted it to have a meaning to it. That's why I decided to put my second name and jewelry, and also it rhymes. So Daniellery, here we go.
Nice.
Yeah. So I feel like wearing jewelry is also like a way of self-expression lah. So I want it to be something that people can wear and also feel like it's a way to express themselves.
Right.
Yeah, and I wanted it to be versatile and also timeless. So yeah.
Right.
And also I put our motto, Rise, Thrive, and Empower. So like, if you see our social media, there's a backstory on how I came up with this. So through our jewelry, Daniellery aims to inspire people today to rise and embrace their true self, true self in self-expression, self-confidence, and self-love, to thrive and not just survive, and to not only be empowered but also to empower those around you.
Nice.
So I wanted that to be like a purpose behind every piece. That is why every piece has a story. So sometimes when I look at the stories, I feel like it's very cringy and very personal, but I think it's a good thing that it's something that I actually like, because there are people that actually come to me telling me that we don't buy your jewelry, we buy your stories.
Nice. Any sort of jewelry here that you can show with stories to tell?
They all have stories actually.
Okay.
But maybe just let me just talk about this. Can see ka?
No man, I'll show you later. Yeah. You can do it like that lah, like that. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, so this one is Candy Can. It was from last year's Christmas collection. It was from Candy Can, you know. I call it Candy Can because you just look at the colors and you know they resemble Candy Can on Christmas.
Yep, continue. I'll just record through my phone.
Yeah, okay. So
can you hold it again? Yeah.
Hold it again, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just hold it. Yes. Okay, continue.
Candy Can. This is Candy Can from last year's Christmas collection. And I think actually a few people thought that it was cute because they feel like they're actually wearing sweets. Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah. Then we have okay, this is like one of my favorites also. I got so many favorites.
How many what are the colors there? do you have there? Green.
This is greenish.
All right.
You know, because when I saw this design, right, the first thing that came to me, like, you know, when people do go snow sleighing, do they call it sleighing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sleigh, right? So it's like, I call it sleigh. Sleigh.
Okay,
Sleigh bells ring. Sleigh as in
Slay.
SLA also.
Yeah.
So when they slay.
Yeah.
Slay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has a story behind.
All right.
Yeah, so I think they all have each story. I think I'm gonna take until next year if I want to treat that.
Lots
So
of
you
stories.
can go
Yeah.
on our
Yeah.
website and read up all the stories that
Uh-huh.
we have for
Right.
each piece.
All right.
Yep.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So out of this, which ones are your best sellings?
This one is our new collection. So
a new collection.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say that I have a best selling yet.
Yeah.
But I have one
Mhm.
from last year, which is this is called Ginger Babe.
Ginger Babe.
Yeah. The funny thing behind this piece is that actually it was inspired by this eyeshadow palette from this brand called Too Faced.
What a name.
If you're a makeup person, you would know they had this ginger something palette. That's why I saw this color. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
create something out of that palette because I really like the colors. So
Yeah.
it's so that one.
See.
Yeah, screams Christmas.
Yeah. It does scream Christmas like, Christmas is here. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay. What's your struggle in making all these Daniellery items?
My struggle would be finding inspiration.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I think like because I don't want to do suka, so I always want I always want each piece to have a story behind. So there are times that I don't have stories, so I wouldn't have anything to make lah,
Right.
which is like good and bad in a way lah. So sometimes even this year there are a few months that I went on hiatus because I just didn't feel inspired. So I took my time to actually gather inspiration or stories or whatever to showcase
Right.
for this collection and even other collections lah. Yeah.
So what do you do when you get your burnouts? Like I know when you're doing all this, right? Sometimes you feel like I don't feel inspired to do things. I lost my motivation to create new ideas, new items.
Yeah.
So what sort of things that you do to overcome those burnouts?
I would say that when you're tired and lelah, lelah, but you know it's tiring.
It is.
Yeah, because you will need to create something that people would like and also something that people would wear, but also something that is unique.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
at the same time, you have to be logical. You have to know what will attract your customers, your market.
You also need to have your unique selling point.
Yeah.
Right. And also, for me, I want it all to have a meaning. So, I would say that to take a break for me.
Okay.
At first, I was feel the second year, I pressured myself lah in a way. Like I must come up with a collection for Mother's Day lah, for Chinese New Year lah, for all that. And then I feel like I come up with only a few. So just because I wanted a collection out of it, I mean, like of course they have meaning behind, but then I noticed that if you actually give yourself time to recuperate, and like rest and all that, and slowly the inspirations will come in. Then you will have a more, how do you say, something nicer and worth it lah. I would say not just also for your mental health lah in a way kan.
So that's what you do lah to get yourself a break.
Yeah, because that's why this year I didn't really come up with many collections. I think this is my only collection this year. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
How many collections you did last year?
Last year, I think I had quite a number of them. I had one for Chinese New Year, for even Women's Day, International Women's Day. Yeah.
So do you do this all by yourself, or do you have a team behind you that supports you?
Me, myself, and I.
Damn. How do you find the time to actually get all these items?
Yeah, I would say that is one of my struggles as well, because my 8 to 5 job is as an events person. So I'm always very drained by the time I go back. But I still need to put time lah, even maybe sometimes during lunch break or what.
Damn.
Yeah.
You have to find time lah.
So I told myself I need to find time. If it means something to me, that I would find time to do it. I will make a point to actually make sure it works lah. Make sure it's successful lah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you get any sometimes the thought of, hey, I feel like I'm behind time. I see other content makers, other jewelry makers, they are way ahead of me, and I feel like, oh damn, I need to catch up. I need to follow them as well. Do you ever feel that sort?
I won't say that I feel like I'm way behind, because I feel that other jewelry makers they have a different vision, a different they have a different way of doing their jewelry as well, I would say. Some of them are like even doing it full time.
Right.
So of course they will have the time to do everything. Yeah. Right. So
lucky you.
Yeah. But I actually, part of me actually enjoys balancing this and my 8 to 5 p.m. job. True. So I feel like it keeps me alive and going lah, in a way, even though it's tiring. It's the kind of tiring that I actually somewhat low-key enjoy. Yeah. So yeah, because at the end of the day, you feel like if you see people come to you and be like, I love your jewelry, whatever, like that. When I wore this, it reminds me of the one you said, Serenity, these kind of little things that I tell you. Then you feel like, oh, actually, berbaloi lah juga.
Yeah. I get it. I understand. Because passion, when you have something, right? When you have something that is driven out of passion, you won't get tired about it. Yeah. Even though you're like, this is tiring, but no, this is my passion. I love doing this. Even though it's tiring, yes, of course, you need some time to rest and all that. But once you get going, there you have it. The inspiration to do so, it's there.
Yeah, that's why I always believe there's one quote that I usually always say, where passion flows, productivity follows.
Oh, nice quote.
Yeah.
Nice.
Amanda, 2022.
Yeah.
But I think it's true lah. If you actually enjoy what you're doing, then you can actually see the fruits from your work and everything lah. Maybe your work or whatever, your art, your music, whatever you're doing. Yeah,
the cliche, you reap what you sow.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Reaping whatever that you're sowing now lah. This one lah. Yeah.
For my seats lah.
Your seats lah. We're gonna have a pause because I'll let Amanda to have her drink, because I know she's thirsty. Take a rest for a while.
Take five.
Yeah, take 5. And now we'll continue on. And now we're rolling. Amanda.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite and least favorite items that you make?
Let's talk about the least first.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna talk about the rings. Yeah, let me just wear it. You can see that.
I'll try. Jump. I have my camera here. Yeah, continue talking.
Wow, macam proposal. But it's not. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the rings because it's a love-hate relationship actually. I really like the rings, and I was so happy when I finally mastered the art of doing this wired rings. But I would say that it has become one of my least favorite because it's actually hard to get the size like chun. So it's actually quite a struggle lah, especially when people don't know their size.
How do you measure size of fingers?
Actually, there's a measuring thingy that I have, but I will usually tell my customers to make it very straightforward, right? Just put a string, like chun like that, then you just measure how long using a ruler. But I don't know why, for some reason, people still get the wrong sizes.
They don't know how to measure.
So I think that is one of my struggles, because as much as I try to get the right sizes for my customers, I still have people coming back to me telling that the sizes are wrong, which I low-key feel bad, though it's not my fault. So I decided, okay, I'm just gonna like discontinue it. But I still have people coming back to me telling me that, are you still making the rings? We really like the rings and yada yada. That's why I actually had a mixed thought about it lah. Should I bring it back for next pop-up market or whatever? So I'll still think about it and see.
I mean, probably next year.
Yeah, because pop-up people can actually feel and touch. They actually try it on the spot, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. True.
Yeah.
All right, that's your least favorite lah.
And I think my favorite would be earrings.
Which one? Here. Do you have it here?
I don't have a favorite earring that I specifically like making, but
here lah. It's not here lah.
I don't know. I don't have a especially favorite in general that I actually like making, but then I would say I would prefer making earrings compared to like any other jewelry.
Right.
Because I'm an earring person. I'm an earring person, yes.
Yeah.
So personally, I get low-key excited for myself to actually try it on. Yeah, because I actually do this wear test before I release all my collections.
Right.
So I usually make one for myself for every pair I have to actually try it out and see how it works and all that. So every day I will have a different earring to try on when I'm doing my try on sessions lah.
Or when you go to work, you have different earrings to wear.
I never wear the same earring the whole week.
Yeah. So you like the walking store lah, like this earring.
Yeah, and especially when people notice that it's different, they'll be like, "Is that a new collection? We've never seen you wear that before." Yeah, I'll be like, "Yeah, we'll see." Yeah.
Another question, but you can choose to answer or not lah. How much do you make out of this?
I would say that it depends. It depends on for example, if pop-up markets can earn up to like more than 500. Yeah, but it also depends because I only did one pop-up market before.
Right.
But on normal days, it also depends on whether like peak season, Christmas, they'll be quite okay as well lah, the sales, especially for 2020 and 2021. I would say that the sales were quite good lah, especially the last week before Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
So the what do you call it? The rush of buying things for the special
impulsive
ones.
buyers.
Impulsive buyers. Yeah. Trying to make good. Trying to make themselves look good for New Year's and Christmas also.
Yes. Yeah.
I see. Any rough numbers you want to share? 1K. How much you earn?
I don't.
Up to you lah.
I think it depends. I actually never really counted total.
Oh, so okay lah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep this though. I'm not gonna cut this. Yeah. It's okay.
No. Don't say I never count lah. Now I feel like I don't count my profits at all. I do count them lah, but like it depends, right? On some days where I'm on hiatus, right? It's just like you know what I mean. But then on good days, I would say like more than 500 to 1K lah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, so since it's Christmas coming soon, and also Christmas and New Year's around the corner, probably you have a message to husbands or boyfriends out there which to buy for their special loved ones.
Yeah, I mean like if you have wives or girlfriends who like earrings, I mean you see like if they prefer to wear earrings or necklaces or like bracelets. Don't buy things that you know they won't wear. Or you hint of what color they like, whatever, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's how to know lah. Like, what do you want to buy? I don't know lah, anything lah. Which one?
What you want? I don't know. Up to you lah. You want to buy for me?
For me. Surprise lah.
Surprise lah.
But if I surprise, if you don't like how? Just buy lah.
Later buy already. I don't like this.
Yeah lah, that's the thing. So do you have any here that you would suggest?
I would suggest the one I'm wearing.
Okay. Amari.
Yeah. I would suggest all of them.
Okay. Not specific.
Because why not?
Yeah. True.
Because why not?
Yeah. True. And then if I'm not mistaken, probably you can correct me on this. There's an event coming soon.
Yes, next Saturday.
Yeah, you want to talk about it here?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, if you want to touch, feel, see all these pieces, you can actually head over to Wisma Hoholim. Hoholim. Get it? This is Christmas. Yeah, because we're having a pop-up booth with Forge, formerly known as Flynn and Steel. Yeah.
New name.
Yes, okay. Very branded. So we'll be having a pop-up booth there with all local makers and local businesses. There'll be food, drinks. I think there's clothes as well, thrift clothing and everything else lah. So you have to drop by to know what they have.
When is that?
10th December, next week.
Next week, 10th of December.
10 o'clock to 4 p.m.
10 December, 10 to 4 p.m.
Yes.
Alright. So, Amanda, where can we find you on the social media?
Wait, I'll be popping up in Pullman also on the 11th December.
Okay. Talk about it.
Yes. Actually, it's a very impulsive. Okay, I'm doing impulsive things now.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, they actually approached me and asked whether I wanted to do a pop-up on the 9th to 11th. But I could actually only do on the 11th. So I've on the jet lah. Yeah, so
Sunday.
if you still want to see me again, you can come to Pullman. And yeah, our Christmas collection will be quite limited. So the early bird catches the worm.
Many worms here, so choose which worm you wanna eat. Saturday is at Wisma Ho Ho Lim. Saturday.
Yes.
Sunday is at Pullman.
Yes.
Same time? 10 to 4?
Pullman will be 10 to 7 if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
3 hours extra for you to figure out what to buy.
Yes.
Probably can bring your other half as well and try.
Then you can hint. I really like this. Buy this for me.
Yeah, try. Look, see. You know. All right, Amanda. This is another impulse thought.
Question.
Question. What sort of advice would you give to those who are actually they want to venture into this? What sort of things that you would like to educate people that wants to be in this?
I would say, I believe it would be good if you actually do it for a purpose, and if it's something you really like, don't do it just because you see people doing, then you feel like, oh,
for more.
Yeah, you know, because I noticed that there are people who just want to follow just for the sake of like, for the sake of it lah. So they don't actually have a purpose or reason behind what they're doing. So it's also not sustainable lah. The business wouldn't be, it wouldn't last as well lah.
Right. So find the reason why you're doing this.
Find your purpose, find your passion.
Nice. Okay, that's simple and easy.
Yes.
Right. Amanda, where can we find you on your socials?
You can find me on Daniellery by Manda on Instagram and Facebook. I just had to add the by Manda because they don't have Daniellery only.
Alah, kesian.
Yes, so it must be by Manda.
By Manda. Yeah lah. So that
everybody knows it's by me.
Yes. So that everyone knows that it's from you.
Yeah.
Because Daniellery sounds too generic. People can. Oh, Daniellery from where? Australia? Is it
US.
US. Yeah.
Outer space.
Yeah, so you have to be specific.
Yes, specific.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
All right. I think that is all.
Yeah, that is all.
For our podcast. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here as well. And I wish you all the best with your sales, pop-up sales, and I wish you a Merry Christmas in
and
advance.
Happy New Year.
And a Happy New Year in advance.
Don't forget to come.
Yes,
you can see, touch, and feel.
Yes. I mean,
on the 10th December.
And 11th of December.
11 as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that is what she wants you to do lah.
Yes.
Come and bring your other half and hint, look, see.
Look, see.
Yes. Okay. So that is all for the podcast of the episode 14 with Amanda. So 14, 15. 14,
right?
14, 15 is it? The one lah. Kelak lah, I'll figure out how many episodes this. 14, right? 14. Jap, let me check on my YouTube.
Macam you told me 15
Is it?
15 ke 14?
Jap, 15. Okay, I'm not gonna delete this. Just keep the blunder on. So episode 15.
Bloopers.
Yeah, bloopers. No, just gonna keep it there. No bloopers. So yeah, episode 15 with Amanda. And I'll go check it on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Podcast. Did I say 14 or 15 on the intro?
14.
Shit, it's 15.
No, the start was like, should I stop you in the middle, man?
Oh damn. Okay, never mind. I'll just put the asterisk there. PS is 15. Okay, so episode 15 with Amanda, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And see you in the next video. Bye.